My name is Terry Cole. I own Cole Informatics in Lexington, Tennessee. We're a managed service provider. Been in business for about 10 years now. Prior to JoomConnect, my experience with the website had really been homegrown type of thing. I have had versions of my website that were provided by a local service provider, local website vendor, trying to maintain my own website, come up with the content that's going to be on the website, design the website, do the programming on the back side of the website, and having a little knowledge about how to do something is not necessarily a good thing when you're trying to run the business. So JoomConnect really came in and helped fix that first and foremost, and then tied that side of my business into my PSA, which is ConnectWise. Tying all that in came to be more important later. Letting somebody else who was better at this than me do it, and also have the programming surface area behind the scenes that we could leverage that website to be a more integral part of our business operations. JoomConnect represented really a twofold benefit. The aesthetics and making my website be more presentable and more current and up to date, but also taking advantage of it so that I can turn that into a marketing engine and a sales engine. Not being able to update my website prior to JoomConnect was without a lot of effort. I mean, it's a major redesign, just a simple addition of a page. I had to consider all the style of the other pages and you know, what was common. There was basically I had to reinvent the wheel every time I wanted to make a change, so therefore I really didn't make any changes. After JoomConnect and the platform that they use, the Joomla content management system is behind the scenes on that. After doing that, it's just an article to write. You know, as simple as that, or it can be as elaborate as a landing page that I turn some buttons off, or call into tech support and ask them to modify this so that we can have a separate page for this business objective. We've been with JoomConnect for about 2 years, maybe just a little bit over. I think we're an early client, and the first version of our website, we've had roughly 3 versions of our website, 2 of which are my fault. The first one that we rolled out, contrary to advice I was given, I decided I wanted a certain look and feel to it, and it really didn't work out that way, but I wasn't paying a lot of attention to it. I figured that out later, that you know, the site's really not what I originally wanted, so I came back to JoomConnect and asked to revisit this, and we took it on as a new project. Mistake number 2, again on my part, painting a bad picture here, but chose a certain template, or miscommunicated the template that I wanted. And it got rolled out exactly the way I said, so you guys did exactly what you're supposed to do. And then in the end, I'm like, wait a minute, it's a different shade of blue than what I had in mind. So we rectified that, communicated that back to the team, and it got fixed. Chris and the team at JoomConnect really took care of me by just making sure that, you know, they could have been it could have been an opportunity to make more money or more project costs, but they didn't pursue it that way. They wanted to find out what was wrong. They didn't say you did it, but I knew I did it, and they came in with a price that was in my favor. JoomConnect's been real effective at solving our problems. Anytime there's an issue that comes up, I've got the cell phone numbers for all of the folks that really can do something about it, but that's rarely necessary. It takes an email, and the problem gets begun being solved. The thing I find most beneficial about working with JoomConnect is it's just going to get done. They're thinking about my website as it relates to my managed service practice in ways that I can take stock in their point of view and know that they have the perspective of a lot of others just like me in you know, non-competing areas, but they know what they're doing, and I appreciate the fact that they've got my back covered in terms of that. With JoomConnect, I think the rubber really meets the road in the fact they know where I'm coming from with my services. You know, the thing that I'm going to face every day, or what I'm thinking about relative to moving my business forward, or moving my business in whatever direction is next, they've moved their business in that way already. So I think the blog service is an example. I subscribe to their blog service, where it looks like it's written by me, and you know, it actually says by Terry Cole on there. It's customized in an automated way for my marketplace, so that they've taken enough, they understand enough about the blog service, what they would want in their blog service, and translated that to a service that actually fits my market. I would wholeheartedly recommend JoomConnect services to other MSPs without reservation.